Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru, Ms. Nazneen Banu, to kindly present her welcome address.
Thank you, Darshan, and ellarigu namaskara. Adarniya Shri Thaawarchand Gehlot ji, the Honorable Governor of Karnataka, respected dignitaries on the dais, Shri Chiranjiv Singh ji, retired IAS and former Ambassador of India to UNESCO, Shri Sudhakar ji, former Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka, as well as he was a Chairman of NGMA Advisory Committee, Professor M.J. Kamalakshi, Senior Artist, other distinguished invitees. We have Consul General of Japan with us and Consul General of Italy, Mr. Alfonso, heads of various institutions, our advisory member, Krishna Shetty ji. We have with us, ladies and gentlemen, today the 3-time Grammy Award-winning musician, the very talented Ricky Cage, senior artist, students, member from the press, media, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to the inauguration of our latest presentation, an in-house curated exhibition of national treasures from our own enviable permanent collection, Haripura Panels by Nandalal Bose. Well, this exhibition was approved by our advisory committee under the chairmanship of Shri Sudhakar ji, who's there with us, in the year 2018, and it was proposed to be hosted soon thereafter. However, the proposal could not materialize as some of the select exhibits had to move internationally under cultural exchange program. Few of these works were also shown at the 2019 Venice Biennale to celebrate 150th year of Gandhi. Thereafter, of course, we all know COVID-induced restrictions and certain administrative and logistical challenges added to the delay. I'm happy that our persistent efforts, this important and highly anticipated proposal could finally see the light of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to say this, that this is the first ever comprehensive show of all 77 iconic Haripura panels being displayed at NGMA Bengaluru. To give our audience a brief context about these immensely significant works, Nandalal Bose, the legendary artist who is considered a pioneer and father of the modern Indian art, was commissioned by Mahatma Gandhi and assigned the task for creation and decoration of pandals for the 51st Annual Convention of the Indian National Congress. Mahatma Gandhi wanted something that would be accessible and relatable to the common people visiting this historic session, which was held at Haripura, Gujarat on the 19th of February in the year 1938. Embarking on this ambitious project, Nandalal Bose visited Vitthal Nagar, a small settlement near Haripura, and spent many weeks observing and sketching the local life and village culture. About 400 paintings were created for decoration of this venue, out of which 84 were created by Bose alone, and remaining with the help of his students and colleagues. Out of these 84 paintings which have been done by Bose, 77 are here with us. That's the largest collection that we have of the national treasures which are being displayed at the National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru. Well, these folk-style paintings, rendered in bright colors, depict scenes from everyday village life and beautifully captured the essence of we, the people of India. These posters played a very prominent role in the conference and became symbolic as an artist's ode to India's soaring spirit of freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, today, history looks at Haripura panels as much more than mere artistic compositions. They have metamorphosed into a visual manifesto, an anthem of India's struggle for freedom, its indomitable spirit of sacrifice, resilience, and unity that surged through every Indian and ultimately gained India's independence. It is with great pride and anticipation that we present these works, these iconic works, to our discerning visitors from India and abroad, and especially to the people of Karnataka commemorating Karnataka Rajyotsava. With these words, I extend my sincere thanks to Ministry of Culture, Government of India, for their constant support and patronage. I would like to laud and acknowledge the hard work of our curatorial team, led by Shri Subarna Patro, curator of NGMA, as well as all support staff for curating, designing, and putting together an impressive design and display in our gallery. Thanks to all the officers and executives of CPWD for their cooperation and prompt professional work. My heartfelt thanks once again to the Honorable Governor of Karnataka for inaugurating, sir, this important exhibition and for his gracious presence today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Governor has just released an audio guide of this exhibition, which can be easily and freely accessed by downloading NGMA mobile audio guide app. Request everyone to kindly download the same and make use of it. Thanks from the bottom of my heart to other distinguished dignitaries, both on and off the dais, for their valued and gracious presence this evening. A big thank you to our wonderful audience for braving the traffic on a weekday and for joining us on this momentous occasion. I'm grateful, personally grateful to each one of you. Hope you enjoy the show as much as we enjoyed working on this. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. On this occasion, I request Mr. Chiranjiv Singh, former Ambassador of India to UNESCO, to say a few words. Sir, please.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಘನತೆವೆತ್ತ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲ್ ಅವರು ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಥಾವರ್ಚಂದ್ ಗೆಹ್ಲೋಟ್ ಅವರೇ, ಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್ ಸುಧಾಕರ್ ರಾವ್ ಅವರೇ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಕಮಲಾಕ್ಷಿ ಅವರೇ, ಮದಾಮ್ ನಾಜ್ನೀನ್ ಬಾನು ಅವರೇ ಮತ್ತು ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ವಂದನೆಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. All opinions and criticism of art is subjective, but I personally feel that Abanindranath Tagore and Nandalal Bose were the greatest Indian modern artists. The names of various artists have come down to us. For example, Amin from the Mughal court, Manku and Nansukh from the Kangra and Basoli schools, Nihal Chand from the Kishangarh, whose famous Radha most people would have seen, etc., etc. But among the modern artists, I think Abanindranath Tagore and Nandalal Bose were the greatest. And not only was he a very great artist, I would say, along with Abanindranath Tagore, the greatest modern Indian artist, he was also a great teacher, a very great teacher. Look at the artists he produced: Binod Bihari Mukherjee, Ram Kinkar Baj, Satyajit Ray, K.G. Subramanian, Ramachandran, and many more. And Satyajit Ray has written that when he joined the class at Shantiniketan, the first day he attended, as Nandalal Bose was called Master Moshai, he attended Master Moshai's class. And he asked him to draw a tree which was there in Shantiniketan in front of the Kala Bhavan. And as usual, he drew it from top to bottom. Nandalal Bose saw that and he said, a tree doesn't grow from top to bottom. It grows from bottom to top. And Ray has written that that was the first great lesson that he learned from Nandalal Bose, but also it gives you an insight into the kind of vision that Nandalal Bose had, and that's what that vision made him the greatest artist that we have. An amazing output. I don't think there is a catalogue raisonné of all his works, but National Gallery of Modern Art has something like 7,000 of his works. And there are many in private collections. And he was so prolific that whatever piece of paper came in front of him, he just drew on that. And many of his drawings are on postcards. Somebody wrote him a postcard and he would write on, draw him on that also. And as you can see how powerful the strokes are. In Indian art, traditionally, line has been more important than the color, as any artist would tell you. I mean, traditionally, of course, all those things have changed. And here you can see in this panel in front of you how the bold strokes and the lines combine together and make it distinctly a Nandalal Bose painting. The Bengal School of Art, for example, Rabindranath Tagore himself, Abanindranath Tagore, Nandalal Bose, Vinod Bihari Mukherjee, Ramkinkar Badge, has a very important role in the history of modern Indian art. But among that, because of his being a professor at Shanti Niketan and producing so many brilliant artists as well as his total output, he stands apart. He's in a class by himself. In fact, I'm glad that Sudhakar Raoji here suggested this exhibition. But before him, I had also said that please have an exhibition of Nandalal Bose, and I'm glad that today we are seeing these Haripura panels. Earlier, I had seen them at Baroda because they were part of the Baroda Art Gallery. I think probably now the National Gallery has acquired them. And all his works have been declared, along with those of Vinod Bihari Mukherjee and a few other artists, Tagore, as national treasures, so they cannot be exported. And it's time that after this, we also have an exhibition of his other paintings. And maybe they can have one on Bengal School of Art itself. At one time, painters like Amrita Shergill dismissed Bengal School. She said it was sentimental, etc. But the point is, Nandalal Bose went to Ajanta, and he was inspired by Ajanta paintings. When Amrita Shergill later went to Ajanta, she was also inspired by Ajanta, and for her it was like a dream world. And then if you see her exhibition, I think took place a few years back here, you must have noticed that post-Ajanta paintings of Amrita Shergill are very much like the Bengal School of Art. And that's where the convergence came, and that's where he is the greatest modern Indian artist that we have. I'm glad that the NGMA Bangalore has got all these panels together here. And I'm sure the art students, art lovers would all be very benefited from this show. Thank you very much, and I'm glad that the exhibition, it is so important that no less than the governor of Karnataka had to inaugurate it. Sir, thank you very much. आपका बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय राज्यपाल जी. ये exhibition इतनी अहम है कि आपके कर कमलों से ही इसका उद्घाटन होना था. So, these are great works of art by any standard. And you can see, I mean, his range is amazing. His stylistic development over the years is amazing. The man is phenomenal. And maybe sometimes another exhibition of his leading works can be organized here as a follow-up, and also some exhibition on the Bengal School itself. So thank you very much, Nazneen ji, for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. But those of you who have seen Satyajit Ray's films and admired them, now you can realize that here are the seeds of all those great works. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Sudhakar, former Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka, and former Chairman, Advisory Committee, NGMA Bengaluru, to say a few words on this special event.
Honorable Governor, sir, dignitaries on the stage, friends and fellow art lovers. ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯೋತ್ಸವದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. A trifle delayed, or as the bureaucrat would say, ex post facto. But a remarkable coincidence is that the state government is celebrating 50 years of the christening of Karnataka, from the Mysore state to Karnataka. I must say that also is 1 year late perhaps. But Karnataka Sambhrama, the 1 year celebration, the beginning of that and the opening of this marvelous exhibition should fortuitously coincide, I think is a good sign. And it's an extraordinary exhibition that we have just been talking about. And it's extraordinary because Padma Vibhushan Nandalal Bose was an extraordinary human being, besides being an all-time great exponent of modern art in India. There is so much to be said about his works and his life. I will restrict myself, however, to a few words, which is what the director NGMA has told me. And these few words, I will only speak about the special collaboration and the special relationship that existed between Mahatma Gandhi and Nandalal Bose. A collaboration that led to the creation of this extraordinary Haripura panels, among other things. It was Gandhiji's vision for a higher moral purpose of art and his belief that art could be utilized to build the nation's moral character that made him reach out to Master Moshai, as Bose was popularly known. In turn, Gandhi's belief in human dignity and equality, regardless of religion or caste, particularly important these days, regardless of religion or caste, attracted Nandalal ji and made him consider Gandhi as his spiritual guru. The best and the most succinct way to sum up Nandalal ji's involvement with Haripura, the Haripura panels, is to quote the Mahatma himself. And I quote, "When Nanda Babu responded to my invitation a few months ago, I explained to him what I wanted and left it to him to give concrete shape to the conception. For he is a creative artist and I am none. God has given me the sense of art, but not the organs to give it concrete shape. He has blessed Nandalal Bose with both. I am thankful that he agreed to take upon himself the whole burden of organizing the artistic side of the exhibition, and that he came and settled down here some weeks to see to him everything himself. The result is that the whole Tilak Nagar is an exhibition in itself. And so it begins not where I am going to open it, but at the main gateway, which is a fine piece of village art. Please remember that Nanda Babu has depended entirely on local material and labor to bring all the structures into being." A very simple description of what Haripura stood for, what Nandalal Bose stood for, but beautifully and simply put by the Mahatma. So like others, I too congratulate Director NGMA Nazneen Banu and her team for having brought this exhibition. I mean, it's unbelievable that the 77 panels are being exhibited for the first time together anywhere in the world, because there have been Nandalal Bose exhibitions in Delhi, in even Venice for that matter, but I don't think all 77 have been brought together any time. And of course, Nazneen has been doing some wonderful work in NGMA Bangalore. There's been a remarkable change since I left this place. So much so that the Government of India has made her the director of NGMA Mumbai also. So I close by saying that I fervently hope that the exhibition, apart from getting a large number of art lovers and those interested in India's national movement to it, will also attract large numbers of school and college students, not only to see the works of a great artist, but also to see his role in the national movement. Thank you very much. Namaskara.
Thank you, sir. I would like to present a brief introduction of our Honorable Governor. Shri Thaawarchand Gehlot, born in 1948, is an Indian politician who is the current and 13th Governor of Karnataka, being the first person serving as Governor of Karnataka from Madhya Pradesh. He assumed office of Governor of Karnataka on July 11th, 2021. He also served as Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment from 2014 to 2021. He was also the leader of House in the upper house of Indian Parliament. He was a member of Parliament Board. I now request Honorable Governor to kindly come and give his inaugural address. Sir, please.
राष्ट्रीय आधुनिक कला संग्रहालय बेंगलोर में राष्ट्रीय धरोहर संग्रह के व्यापक प्रदर्शन हरिपुरा पैनल के उद्घाटन समारोह में उपस्थित राष्ट्रीय आधुनिक कला संग्रहालय बेंगलोर की निदेशक श्रीमती नाज़नीन बानू जी, कर्नाटक सरकार के पूर्व मुख्य सचिव एवं NGMA बेंगलुरु सलाहकार समिति के पूर्व अध्यक्ष श्री सुधाकर राव जी, प्रख्यात कलाकार एवं कलाकार कर्नाटक चित्रकला परिषद के पूर्व महासचिव प्रोफेसर MJ कमलाक्षी जी, यूनेस्को में भारत के पूर्व एम्बेसडर श्री चिरंजीव सिंह जी, जो कर्नाटक सरकार के मुख्य सचिव भी रहे हैं, संगीतज्ञ एवं पर्यावरणविद श्री रिंकी केज जी, सम्माननीय अतिथिगण, देवी और सज्जनों, मैं आप सभी को इस समारोह में सादर प्रणाम करता हूं। आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता हूं। नेशनल गैलरी ऑफ मॉडर्न आर्ट आधुनिक और समकालीन भारतीय कला के लिए देश का प्रमुख कला संस्थान है। आधुनिक भारतीय कला को बढ़ावा देने और संरक्षित करने के उद्देश्य से 1954 में संग्रहालय की स्थापना की गई थी। इसका विशाल संग्रह 18वीं शताब्दी के मध्य से लेकर वर्तमान तक भारत में कला के विकास को प्रदर्शित करता है। एक सांस्कृतिक केंद्र के रूप में NGMA की सफलता के कारण मुंबई और बेंगलुरु में क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों की स्थापना हुई है, जिसके माध्यम से कलात्मक नवाचार, कला और क्यूरेटिव प्रथाओं के क्षेत्र में उत्कृष्टता को बढ़ावा देने के कार्य किए जा रहे हैं। मैं राष्ट्रीय आधुनिक कला संग्रहालय के निदेशक अधिकारीगण और अन्य सभी को बधाई एवं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं कि आपने नंदलाल बोस के हरिपुरा पैनल्स की प्रदर्शनी को यहाँ सफलतापूर्वक प्रदर्शित किया है। यह प्रदर्शनी 4 महीने तक लगातार देखी जा सकेगी। आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप भी इसको देखें और अपने इष्ट मित्रों को भी देखने के लिए प्रेरित करें। इस प्रदर्शनी में हमको हमारी भारतीय परंपरा, संस्कृति और सभ्यता चित्रों के माध्यम से एहसास होगी। इस प्रदर्शनी के माध्यम से कलाकारों, कला प्रेमियों और प्रवासियों को भारत में कला और संस्कृति के महत्वपूर्ण योगदान के बारे में जानने का अवसर मिलेगा। आज इतिहास हरिपुरा पैनलों को महज कलात्मक रचनाओं से कहीं अधिक देखता है। वे एक दृश्य मुखपत्र में रूपांतरित हो गए हैं जो स्वतंत्रता के लिए भारत के संघर्ष और उसकी अदम्य भावना को प्रदर्शित करते हैं। भारत में राजा रवि वर्मा, सतीश गुजराल जी, जामिनी राय, नंदलाल बोस जी, अवनींद्रनाथ टैगोर जी, गगनेंद्रनाथ टैगोर जी, तैयब मेहता जी, जहांगीर सवाला जी और कई अन्य प्रसिद्ध चित्रकार हुए हैं जिन्होंने भारत की कला, धर्म और संस्कृति को कलात्मक ढंग से प्रदर्शित करने का प्रयास किया है। चित्रों के माध्यम से ये सब हम देख सकते हैं। भारतीय चित्रकारी में देवी देवताओं और उनसे जुड़ी घटनाओं को चित्रित करने का श्रेय 20वीं सदी के चित्रकार राजा रवि वर्मा को जाता है। मैं पिछले माह त्रिवेंद्रम गया था और त्रिवेंद्रम के प्रवास के दौरान वहाँ के संग्रहालय में राजा रवि वर्मा की ऑयल पेंटिंग, पेंसिल पेंटिंग देखने का अवसर मिला और वो पेंटिंग ऐसी लगती है जैसे अभी अभी बनाई गई है और जो चित्र है ऐसा लगता है कि वो हमसे बात करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। मेरे राजभवन में भी रवि वर्मा जी की कुछ पेंटिंग्स लगी है जो 125 साल पुरानी हैं, परंतु ऐसा लगता है कि वो अभी अभी थोड़े दिन पहले ही बनी हैं। कलर उतना ही अच्छा है जो मन को प्रफुल्लित करता है। नंदलाल बोस भारत के प्रसिद्ध चित्रकार थे। उनके बारे में निदेशक ने और मेरे पूर्व वक्ताओं ने भली भांति विस्तार से जानकारी दी है। स्वतंत्रता संघर्ष के दौरान पारंपरिक और राष्ट्रीय अवधारणाओं के मेल से जो आधुनिक अवधारणाएं संकल्पित हुई थी, उनका प्रभाव नंदलाल बोस की कला में भी साफ दिखाई देता है। आप जब चित्रों को देखेंगे और बारीकी से उस पर विश्लेषण करेंगे तो आपको इन सब बातों का एहसास होगा। इन्होंने अपनी चित्रकारी के माध्यम से आधुनिक आंदोलनों के विभिन्न स्वरूपों, सीमाओं और शैलियों को दर्शाया है। इनकी चित्रकारी में एक अजीब सा जादू है जो किसी को भी अपनी ओर आकर्षित कर लेता है। भारत के संविधान की मूल प्रति की डिजाइन भी उनके द्वारा तैयार की गई है। डांडी मार्च, संथाली कन्या, सती का देह त्याग आदि उनके प्रसिद्ध चित्र है। भारत के संविधान की मूल प्रति को अगर आप देखेंगे तो उसमें भारतीय संस्कृति से संबंधित देवी देवताओं आदि को लेकर के सभी प्रकार के चित्रांकित किए गए हैं जो देखने योग्य और देखने लायक है और उससे हमको बहुत प्रेरणा मिलती है। वो सब चित्र प्रेरणादायी है। नंदलाल बोस ने राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कारों, भारत रत्न और पद्मश्री के प्रतीक भी बनाए हैं। भारतीय कला में अतुलनीय योगदान के लिए भारत सरकार द्वारा नंदलाल जी बोस को पद्म विभूषण से भी सम्मानित किया गया है। निश्चित रूप से ये सम्मान उनकी कलाकृतियों का सम्मान है और कलाकृतियों को प्रोत्साहित करने का सम्मान है। सन 1976 में भारतीय पुरातत्व संग्रह और भारत सरकार के संस्कृति विभाग ने उनके काम के कलात्मक और सौंदर्यात्मक महत्व को देखते हुए उन्हें बहुमूल्य कला निधि घोषित किया। उन्होंने अपने शानदार कैरियर के दौरान 7,000 से अधिक चित्र बनाए हैं। उनमें से अधिकांश पेंटिंग आज दिल्ली में नेशनल गैलरी ऑफ मॉडर्न आर्ट में स्थापित है, लगी हुई है, जो आप जाएं दिल्ली तो देखने का प्रयास करें। NGMA बेंगलुरु कला और सांस्कृतिक गतिविधियों के लिए दक्षिण भारत का एक महत्वपूर्ण केंद्र है, जो चित्रों और मूर्तियों के स्थायी प्रदर्शन के अलावा वर्ष भर कार्यशालाओं, सेमिनारों, राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रदर्शनियों का प्रदर्शन करके दक्षिण भारतीय कला और संस्कृति के संरक्षण एवं संवर्धन का प्रशंसनीय कार्य कर रहा है। मैं इसके लिए NGMA बेंगलुरु के सभी सदस्यों को बधाई एवं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मुझे उम्मीद है कि राष्ट्रीय आधुनिक कला संग्रहालय इसी तरह के कला के क्षेत्र में अपना योगदान देता रहेगा, जिसके माध्यम से कलाकार, कला प्रेमी और अन्य सभी प्रेरित होकर राष्ट्र के बेहतर निर्माण में अपना योगदान देंगे। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय कर्नाटक।
Thank you, sir. I now request my colleague, Mr. Subarna Patro, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Darshan. A very good evening to all our guests present here today. On behalf of National Gallery of Modern Art, Bengaluru, I am glad to be standing here to express my vote of thanks. A special thanks to our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Thaawarchand Gehlot ji, for accepting our invitation and for being here with us today. I would also like to thank our guest of honor for today's program, Professor M.J. Kamalakshi, artist and former General Secretary of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath, Shri Sudhakar ji, IAS retired and former Chairman of Advisory Committee of National Gallery of Modern Art, NGMA Bangalore, and Shri Chiranjiv Singh ji, IAS retired and former Ambassador of India to UNESCO, for accepting our invitation and being here with us today. I would like to thank National Gallery of Modern Art Advisory Committee for discussing approving such magnificent and landmark exhibition. Further, I would like to thank the Director, National Gallery of Modern Art, Srimati Nazneen Banu ji, for all her support in making the exhibition happen at NGMA Bangalore with great success. I would like to thank Mr. Darshan Kumar, Deputy Curator, and Srimati Amrita R, Deputy Curator, for curating such a beautiful exhibition here at NGMA Bangalore. Other than that, Mr. Shailendra Singh Baghel and Shri Kaushik Chatterjee, Deputy Curator and Technical Assistant, to support the curatorial team. I would also like to thank CPWD team, Civil, Electrical and Horticulture Division, for their effort to make the show happen. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here and making this exhibition inaugural function memorable. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Ministry of Culture, Government of India, for their constant support to NGMA Bangalore for making all the event a grand success. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I now request everybody to rise for national anthem. And also I request all of you to kindly be at your place until the Honorable Governor leaves the auditorium.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे